Shadow Minister.
Here. Thank you. I stand here today to talk about something that's very important to me, and that is keeping children and young people safe in this state. I've spent my working career helping children learn and grow. I've worked as an early childhood educator, served on the board of Playgroup Tasmania and Laurel House, and stood up for child protection workers as their union organiser for a decade. I know how tough things are for these workers, especially in northern Tasmania, where I proudly represent. They're doing their best, but the system is making it harder. Services have been scaled back or lost. There's huge vacancies in child safety, even with the extra supports that were put in last year. Support is missing, and the result is longer wait times, fewer early intervention options, and a system that is stretched far too thin. Ashley Youth Detention Centre is still open. It shouldn't be. For years, children were hurt there, physically, emotionally and mentally. And the government says it will close Ashley Youth Detention Centre in 2028. That is too far away. Every day it stays open is a day where young people are at risk. But closing Ashley Youth Detention Centre is just the first step. We need to build something better. Safe places that help young people grow and heal, not just punish them. And we know that this government have already cut other early intervention programs for young people who are on the wrong track. At the same time, early help has been falling away. These wraparound supports used to be in schools and communities, but now children can't get help when they need it most. In late 2023, students were waiting an average of 168 days to see their school psychologist. That's almost half a year. For a child in crisis, that is far too long. I said when I was elected to this place that I would elevate the voices of public sector workers. Let me share with you today some words of a worker that I met with recently from Child Safety Services. She said, "I found a baby under a chip packet. The parents were so affected they didn't know where their baby was." She said, "We see babies with several old fractures and new ones. The harm is ongoing. Some children are so malnourished they can barely stand. Their bodies are failing. We heard toddlers describe violence and things no child should ever see. I won't repeat the details here because they're too gruesome. A teenager died after years of known risk. She was referred for assessment many times and never removed. Staff, young people and her family are shattered. We're told some clear risks are just family law matters. Cases get closed just to make the numbers look better. We don't have enough support workers or youth workers. Family time is called non-essential, but it's essential for keeping families connected." She went on to say, "We're holding higher caseloads with no extra resources. Communication is poor from intake to case management and things get missed. We have kids living in cars and on the streets, not just teenagers." And she goes on to say that staff are unwell, leaving or on leave. Bullying and safety issues aren't being fixed. None of that was news to me. As their union organiser for 10 years, I would hear those stories all the time. I've spoken to child safety workers in the north. They're overwhelmed, they're working long hours, they're handling tough cases and they're trying to keep kids safe with not enough support. They're burning out and we need to back them up. In Victoria, young people can go through a no wrong door system. Wherever they go, they get support. In Queensland, community centres offer mental health, housing, education and legal help all in one place. Countries like Norway and New Zealand have built systems that care for kids, not punish them. Tasmania can do this too. We can do better. This isn't just about fixing what's broken, it's about building something that is better. A system that sees children and young people as people to support. Children are not just our responsibility, they are our future. And when we invest in young people, we invest in stronger, safer, fairer Tasmania. It's the kind of investment that always delivers a return. So I thank the Greens for putting this on the agenda for today, and I look forward to the contribution of others.
I thank the Shadow Minister, the Honourable Member for